Alright, shalom, shalom. First of all, most of us say, call him, like, the one is the elders and apostles, the great most stungy, and that's to do and teach well. Gonna get through Sirach, the second chapter. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Alright, this is just part of the game. You're gonna suffer. It's gonna be a lot of the same things, not really hard to explain this. 2 Timothy 2:1, therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushua Mashiach, right? Be strong in that grace. And the things that thou hast heard of me, but it doesn't mean sin, to just go off, but we know that this thing is salvation through faith, salvation through grace, the Most High's mercy, so it's not, it's not of us, it's not about, our own, like keeping all the laws, but if you are strong in the faith, you're going to naturally want to keep the laws. You're not going to want to, have sex with another man's wife or nothing like that. The things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. The men that war and take themselves the face of this life, they may please him, who chose to be a sulfur. Holy, what the fuck am I saying? No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen to be a soldier. If a man also strive for masteries, yet he's not crowned except he strive lawfully. Right, so can only come in this thing one way, so you just gotta push, man. Sirach 2:2, set thy heart aright, constantly endure, and make no haste in time of trouble. Right, and this goes into the hour of temptation. In that time of trouble, these people are gonna take it. They're gonna take the MOTB, right? But us, we're not gonna make haste in that time, and we don't make haste in time of trouble in general. When shit kind of looks down, we're not saying, man, curse the Most High, curse the truth, saying, man, never teaching again. We suffer, and then we still do the work, cleave unto him and depart not away, and thou mayest be increased at last end. So is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right, and this is in another place. Talks about the furnace. Maybe it is this one. Well, it's not there. Or maybe it's somewhere else later on. Nope. I think it is Isaiah 48. It's the one to call for this one. Yeah, here we go. It's 48. Yeah, verse 9, for my name's sake, will I defer my anger, for my praise will I refrain for thee, that cut thee not off, will I refine even thou with silver. I've chosen thee in a furnace of affliction, right? For my own sake, even for my own sake will I do it. How should my name be polluted? I will not give my glory into another, right? All about us, going off. See here, they're obstinate, yeah. Pretty much about us going off. The Most High to punish us, but he didn't cut us off from being a nation, from being a people. Even though he could have. And acceptable means, men that are made to be accepted, the elect, hopeful elect, the one we have that number. Believe in him, and he will help thee, order thy way aright. trust in him, right? Believe in him, trust in that name. No, this is the wrong one. We go the right one here. It's book of Psalm 83 and verse 16. For the face of the shame that they seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Let them be put to shame and perish. Right? All these nations, right? You see here all our enemies, See, those that when they come against us, and you will have to seek the name of the Lord. Once they're in, a low condition and they're brought down under us, we'll teach them, and they'll have to, pray to the name, and they'll have to do and follow our ways, but they'll be under us, right? Right. The men may know that thou whose name alone is Yahweh, at the Most High of all earth, right? So believe in Him, and that name is not Jehovah, it's Yahweh, right? It's not Jehovah, because there's no vowels. In Hebrew, no IEs, IOs, U's. There's no V's. The V was a wow, pretty much back then. I know there's a person like broken it down, pretty much how probably went, but it wasn't a V back then. Verse 7, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, go not aside lest ye fall. You fear the Lord, believe in him, and your word shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see that any trust in the Lord was confounded, that he abide in his fear was forsaken. I do it. Whom did he ever despise? I called upon him. Right? None. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, very pitiful, forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and to faint hands, the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe to him that's faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore he shall not be defended. Right? So don't be like those people, right? We all get, nervous or, fearful at times, but we were not fearful, right? We struggle, but we don't become fearful. Fearful means full of fear, right? And, being someone of a fearing, like, countenance, you know what I mean? We're not giving ourselves over completely to fear, right? Once we have lost patience, what will you do when the Lord shall visit you, right? We haven't lost patience, right? Because everything in the world is telling us, go party, go revel, do whatever 24/7, just, listen to the people at work. It'll be the Sabbath, and they'll be asking you, what did you do, yesterday? Say, it's Monday sundown to Tuesday sundown, right? Tuesday, middle Tuesday, people ask, hey, what did you do yesterday night? Like I went out and did anything. And said, no, I just went to bed, right? But they're out, doing whatever the fuck, right? Gaming or whatever, right? And that's the stuff that we were doing in the world. But that's the difference, we left that stuff behind us. So when it's a Sabbath day, we respect it. I'm not, doing whatever on the Sabbath day, refrain from it, and just try to just kind of be off to myself, They fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him. They love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord, and not to the hands of men, for so as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Sirach chapter 2, just an endurance chapter, really. Good one to bring up when you want to talk about, like, hey, You know, this thing is not all, sunshines and, you know, rainbows and things like that. Like there's an element of endurance, an element of, grit that comes with this thing. And I'm not an elder. I can't like explain everything. Brothers have experienced much worse things than I have. I can guarantee you that. I'm not saying that, I'm better than them or whatever. But they've, other brothers have suffered way more than me, and they can tell you way more about this than I can, because they're men of age, men of experience, right? And, when you come to this thing, you're the opposite. You gotta forget everything you learn in the world, come back and start from ground zero. Let there be that Lord, if I show